Have you ever wondered about the secrets buried deep within South Korea's history? It's a land known for its vibrant culture, technological advancements, and K-pop. But beneath the surface, there exist stories that are shrouded in mystery and steeped in darkness. Today, we're going on a journey back in time to unearth these hidden tales, shedding light on 10 of South Korea's most intriguing historical events and places. First, we'll navigate through the eerie hidden tunnels of the DMZ, a remnant of the Cold War that's still fraught with tension. Then we'll journey to the hauntingly beautiful Jeju Island, where whispers of ghosts still echo amidst the tranquil scenery. From there we'll explore the forgotten fortress of Hwaseong, a testament to architectural genius and a monument to a tragic love story. Next, we'll visit the royal tombs of Joseon, final resting places of kings and queens, filled with stories of power, betrayal, and undying love. Our journey will also take us to the tragic tale of King Danjong, a young ruler dethroned and exiled, his life cut tragically short. Then we'll relive the harrowing days of the Gwangju Uprising, a beacon of democracy rising from the ashes of violence. From the depths of the sea, we'll bring to surface the heart-wrenching story of the sinking of MV Sewol, a maritime disaster that left an indelible mark on the nation. We'll also honor the memory of the comfort women of World War II, their stories a chilling reminder of the atrocities of war. Finally, we'll delve into the political intrigue surrounding the assassination of Park Chung-hee, a turning point in South Korea's political landscape. Each of these stories, though shrouded in mystery and darkness, is a part of South Korea's rich tapestry, shaping the nation into what it is today. So, buckle up, history buffs, as we embark on this exciting journey into the past. Prepare to delve into the first of these intriguing tales. Can you imagine a network of covert tunnels large enough for an army to march through? This is not a scene from a blockbuster movie, but a reality that lies beneath the demilitarized zone, or the DMZ, that separates North and South Korea. In the mid-70s, South Korea discovered the first of these hidden tunnels, an unexpected and alarming find. These secret passageways were not small, cramped spaces. On the contrary, they were large enough to accommodate thousands of soldiers within an hour. A chilling thought, isn't it? The discovery sparked a wave of tension on the Korean peninsula. What was the purpose of these tunnels? Were they built for a surprise attack or for some other unforeseen purpose? The North claimed they were merely mining tunnels, but their location and direction suggested otherwise. They were strategically positioned to lead straight into the heart of South Korea, a fact that couldn't be ignored. South Korea, in response, launched a massive search operation. By the early 80s, 4 tunnels had been discovered in total, each one an eerie echo of the Cold War era. But here's the intriguing part. It's widely believed that there are possibly more of these hidden tunnels yet to be uncovered. The tunnels now serve as a tourist attraction, a stark contrast to their original, potentially destructive intent. Visitors can descend into these subterranean passages, getting a feel of the covert operations that might have once been planned here. Despite their transformation into a tourist spot, the tunnels carry a heavy weight of history. They are a silent reminder of a time of conflict and uncertainty, a testament to the relentless tension that has gripped the Korean peninsula for decades. They remind us of the reality of war, not just the heroics and bravery often romanticized in pop culture. A silent reminder of a time of conflict, these tunnels are a testament to Korea's tumultuous past. This is the legacy of the hidden tunnels of the DMZ, a chapter in Korean history that continues to intrigue and captivate us. Would you dare to explore an island known for its haunting past? Welcome to Jeju Island, a place where the pristine beauty of nature is contrasted by the shadows of a tragic past. This volcanic island, with its lush greenery and stunning coastline, hides a history that's as deep and turbulent as the ocean that surrounds it. In the late 1940s, Jeju Island was the stage for a series of heartbreaking events known as the April 3rd incident. This was a time of political turmoil, when the island's own people were torn apart by ideological differences, leading to a brutal conflict that lasted for years. The incident started on April 3rd, 1947, and escalated into a full-blown uprising that caused the loss of thousands of lives. The aftermath of this tragic event left an indelible mark on the island and its inhabitants. The scars of the past still linger, with remnants of the conflict scattered across the landscape. From the bullet-ridden walls of buildings to the quiet, solemn memorials, Jeju Island is a testament to the resilience of its people in the face of adversity. But the ghosts of Jeju Island are not just confined to its physical spaces. They also live on in the stories and memories of the survivors. These tales, passed down through generations, serve as a reminder of the island's painful past. They speak of the horrors of war, the loss of loved ones, and the struggle for survival. Yet, in the midst of all this sorrow, there is also a sense of hope. The people of Jeju Island have managed to transform their pain into a force for change. Today, the island is a place of healing where the past is remembered and honored but not allowed to overshadow the present. It's a place where the ghosts of history serve as a reminder of the importance of peace and reconciliation. Jeju Island, a place of beauty and sorrow, forever marked by the echoes of its past. Today, as we walk along its tranquil beaches or hike up its majestic mountain, let us remember the stories of those who came before us, and let their spirits guide us towards a future of peace and understanding. Can a fortress hold the secrets of a nation's history? Let's delve into the tale of the Hwaseong Fortress, an architectural marvel that hides a dark past. Hwaseong Fortress, located in Suwon, South Korea, is a stunning example of late 18th century East Asian fortress construction. But its beauty conceals a tale of power, ambition, and tragedy. The fortress was constructed under the reign of King Gwangju, the 22nd monarch of the Joseon dynasty. King Gwangju had a vision to make Suwon an economic, political, and cultural center. To this end, he commissioned the construction of Hwaseong Fortress, a project that took from 1794 to 1796 to complete. Yet, behind this grand vision lay a poignant personal motive. King Gwangju's father, Prince Sado, met a tragic end, locked in a rice chest by his own father, King Yongjo, and left to die of starvation. King Gwangju wanted to honor his father's memory, and so, he chose Suwon, the place close to his father's grave, to build his dream fortress. However, the construction of the fortress was not without its challenges. The project required a massive workforce, and the laborers were often pushed to their limits. The fortress, while a symbol of progress and ambition, also became a testament to the suffering of the common people. The fortress, with its imposing stone walls, intricate watchtowers, and commanding gates, is a marvel of military architecture. But it's also a silent witness to the ambitions of a king and the sacrifices of his people. Today, Hwaseong Fortress stands as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a testament to the technological advancements of its time. Yet it also serves as a reminder of the human cost of such grand endeavors. In the heart of Suwon, the fortress stands as a symbol of a bygone era, its stone walls whispering tales of power, ambition, and the human spirit. It's a monument not only to King Gwangju's vision, but also to the darker chapters of Korea's past. Hwaseong Fortress, a symbol of power and a monument to a darker time. What secrets lie within the tombs of long-dead kings? We turn our gaze to the royal tombs of Hwaseong, a collection of 40 regal resting places scattered across South Korea. These tombs, home to the remains of the Joseon dynasty's monarchs and their queens, are steeped in centuries of history and shrouded in an air of mystery. The Joseon dynasty, ruling for over 5 centuries from the late 14th to the early 20th century, was a period of profound cultural and political transformation. It's here in these tombs that the echoes of this era linger on, silent yet potent. Each tomb, known as a nung, is more than just a burial site. It's a time capsule, preserving the values and aesthetics of the Joseon era. Enclosed within stone walls, these sacred spaces are a blend of natural beauty and architectural marvel. Hills, stones, and trees, all meticulously arranged, reflect the Confucian principles that guided Joseon society. Yet, beyond their aesthetic allure, the royal tombs of Joseon hold deeper mysteries. Why, for instance, are some tombs grand and lavishly decorated, while others are stark and austere? The answer lies in the complex web of royal politics and Confucian ethics that shaped the Joseon era. Then there's the question of the tombs that remain unexplored, their secrets undisturbed. What might they reveal about the lives and times of the kings they house? Archaeologists and historians can only speculate, their curiosity piqued but not satisfied. Yet despite these unanswered questions, the royal tombs of Joseon are more than just relics of the past. In 2009, they were recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a testament to their enduring cultural significance. They stand as silent witnesses to history, their stories interwoven with the very fabric of Korean culture. The royal tombs, silent keepers of 1,000 stories, continue to captivate us. Their secrets may remain hidden, their mysteries unsolved, but their allure is undeniable. For within their stone walls lie the echoes of a dynasty, the whispers of a bygone era, and the seeds of a nation's identity. The royal tombs, silent keepers of 1,000 stories. How can a child king's reign mark one of the darkest periods in a country's history? Let's delve into the tragic tale of King Danjong, the sixth king of the Joseon dynasty, who ascended to the throne at the tender age of 12. His reign, though short, was marred by political instability, power struggles, and ultimately, his tragic deposition. King Danjong was a puppet monarch, manipulated by the powerful nobles and court officials who controlled the royal court. His young age and lack of experience made him an easy target for those seeking to wield power behind the throne. Yet this boy king, despite his circumstances, held a deep love for his people and a strong desire to rule justly. However, the political intrigue proved too much. His uncle, the ambitious general Kim Jong-seo, seized control in a coup d'état. King Danjong was dethroned, stripped of his title, and exiled to a remote province. He was now known only as Prince Nosan, a shadow of his former royal self. But even in exile, King Danjong's existence posed a threat to those in power. Fearing a revolt in the king's name, his adversaries made a chilling decision. At the age of 16, King Danjong met a grim fate, assassinated to extinguish any hopes of his return to the throne. His death marked a dark chapter in Korea's history, a haunting reminder of a time when power was valued over humanity. His life, filled with promise yet cut tragically short, serves as a stark contrast to the grandeur and glory typically associated with royalty. Yet, in the midst of this sorrowful tale, King Danjong's legacy lives on. His story, though marred by tragedy, is a testament to his undying spirit and love for his people. It's a tale that continues to resonate, reminding us of the human cost of political power and ambition. King Danjong, a tragic figure from a time of power struggles and political intrigue. His tale, though shrouded in darkness, shines a light on the resilience of the human spirit in the face of adversity. Can a city's darkest hour become its defining moment? Let's venture into the heart of South Korea, Gwangju, a city that saw one of the most turbulent times in Korean history, the Gwangju Uprising. In the late spring of 1980, the citizens of Gwangju found themselves in the thick of a battle for democracy. The political climate was tense, with the nation under martial law following the assassination of President Park Chung-hee. When students and citizens took to the streets demanding an end to military rule and the restoration of democracy, they were met with a brutal response. The military, under the command of General Chun Do-hwan, cracked down on the protesters with a force that shocked the nation. For 10 days the city was a battlefield, with ordinary citizens standing their ground against the might of the military. The exact number of casualties remains disputed to this day, but it's generally accepted that hundreds, if not thousands, lost their lives in the struggle. But the Gwangju Uprising was more than just a tragic event. It was the spark that ignited the flame of democracy in South Korea. In the face of oppression, the people of Gwangju displayed a spirit of resistance and unity that would not be extinguished. Their struggle became a symbol for the entire nation's fight for democracy. In the aftermath, the government attempted to suppress information about the uprising, but the truth couldn't be silenced. The echoes of Gwangju reached far beyond its city limits, reverberating throughout the country and the world. It led to nationwide protests in the following years, culminating in the establishment of a democratic government in South Korea. Today, Gwangju bears the scars of its past with a quiet dignity. The city commemorates the uprising each year, ensuring that the sacrifice of its citizens is never forgotten. The spirit of Gwangju lives on, a testament to a city's resilience and the power of its people. Gwangju, a city that rose from the ashes, forever changed by its history. How can one tragic event shake a nation to its core? In the heart of South Korea, a tale resonates not of ancient kings or forgotten fortresses, but of a modern tragedy that left an indelible mark on the nation's psyche. It's the tale of the MV Sewol, a passenger ferry that met a grim fate one fateful April morning in 2014. The MV Sewol, meaning beyond the world, was a vessel that promised a journey beyond the ordinary, a journey that tragically went beyond the world in a way nobody could have anticipated. On a seemingly routine trip, the Sewol was en route from Incheon to Jeju Island, carrying hundreds of passengers. Among them were high school students on a field trip, their lives brimming with dreams and anticipation. But as the ferry navigated the waters, something went terribly wrong. The ship listed severely to one side, and in less than 3 hours it capsized and sank, taking with it the lives of over 300 people. The majority of the victims were those high school students, their dreams sinking with the ill-fated ferry. The Sewol tragedy didn't just shock South Korea, it shook the nation to its very core. The disaster sparked public outrage and led to widespread criticism of the government's disaster response mechanisms. It sparked calls for change, for better safety protocols, for justice. The sinking of the seawall has left an indelible mark on South Korean society. It's a wound that still aches, a memory that still haunts. Every year on April 16th, the nation comes together to remember the lives lost in the tragedy, to mourn, to seek solace, and to hope for a future where such a disaster never repeats itself. The MV Sewol is more than a ship. It's a symbol of a national tragedy, a reminder of the lives lost too soon, and a testament to the resilience of a nation that continues to seek justice and reform in the aftermath of a devastating disaster. The MV Sewol, a heartbreaking reminder of a nation's sorrow. How can the pain of the past shape a nation's resolve for justice? This question rings out as we delve into the chilling tale of the comfort women of World War II. A dark chapter in South Korea's history, it's a story of endurance and courage that continues to echo in the hearts of many. During the Second World War, thousands of Korean women were forced into sexual slavery by the Imperial Japanese Army. These women, often barely more than children, were taken from their homes and sent to frontline brothels or comfort stations. They were given the euphemistic title of comfort women, a term that veils the horrific reality of their experiences. The majority of these women were from Korea, though women from China, the Philippines, and other occupied territories also shared this grim fate. The exact number of comfort women is unknown, but estimates range from tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands. Despite the unimaginable horrors they endured, the comfort women were largely ignored in the aftermath of the war. It wasn't until the early 90s that their plight began to gain international attention. The surviving women, now in their twilight years, started to speak out about their experiences, demanding recognition and an official apology from the Japanese government. Their fight for justice has not been without its challenges. Some have sought to downplay or even deny the existence of comfort women, leading to ongoing tensions between South Korea and Japan. However, the comfort women did not back down. They continue to rally, their spirit undimmed by the passing years. They stand as living testimonies to a painful past and a symbol of a nation's resolve for justice. These women, their strength and resilience, have left an indelible mark on South Korea's history. They serve as a stark reminder of the horrors of war, but also as an inspiration for those who seek justice in the face of adversity. They are not just victims but survivors and fighters. The comfort women, symbols of resilience in the face of unimaginable adversity. Their story is a testament to the human spirit's ability to endure, to fight, and to seek justice, no matter the odds. Can the assassination of a leader reveal the hidden turmoil of a nation? In the heart of South Korea's history, we find one such instance, the assassination of Park Chung-hee. Let's delve into this event that shook the nation and continues to reverberate through its history. Park Chung-hee, a military general turned president, steered the nation through a significant phase of modernization and economic growth in the 60s and 70s. But his rule was also marked by severe political repression, and the nation was far from tranquil. On a fateful night in October 1979, the seeds of discontent bloomed into a dark flower. Park Chung-hee was meeting with his closest advisors in a safe house known as the Blue House. Among them was Kim Jeju, the director of the Korean Central Intelligence Agency. What started as a routine gathering turned into a deadly confrontation. Kim Jeju, driven by a mix of personal and political motives, ended the life of Park Chung-hee. The exact reasons remain shrouded in mystery, but were believed to be tied to Park's increasing authoritarianism. The news of Park's death sent shockwaves across the nation and the world. It was a turning point in South Korean history, marking the end of a nearly two-decade-long rule. The nation was plunged into a period of uncertainty and political instability, leading to a subsequent military coup and another period of authoritarian rule. Yet, the assassination of Park Chung-hee also triggered a series of events that eventually led to the establishment of democracy in South Korea. It opened up space for public discourse, dissent, and demands for greater political freedom. The impact of Park Chung-hee's assassination on South Korea was profound and far-reaching. It exposed the undercurrents of political tension and dissatisfaction that had been brewing beneath the surface. It was a stark reminder of the human cost of political repression and the lengths people might go to for change. Park Chung-hee, a leader whose end came as dramatically as his rule. His assassination, a pivotal moment in South Korea's history, continues to inspire debates and discussions about the country's tumultuous journey towards democracy. What can we learn from the shadows of South Korea's past? As we journeyed through the winding tunnels of the DMZ, we've encountered a stark reminder of the tensions that have long existed on the Korean peninsula. These hidden paths, shrouded in secrecy, give us a glimpse into a turbulent era that continues to shape relations between the North and South. On the enchanting Jeju island, we've met the ghosts of a haunting past. The island's natural beauty is a stark contrast to the grim tales of unrest and rebellion that once plagued its shores. These stories serve as a testament to the resilience of the human spirit in the face of adversity. The Hwaseong fortress, majestic and forgotten, stands as a symbol of South Korea's rich cultural heritage. This architectural marvel, built in the late 18th century, reflects the country's enduring spirit and its commitment to preserving its history. The royal tombs of Joseon, where ancient kings and queens rest, are reminders of a bygone era. Each tomb, a story etched in stone, contributes to our understanding of the country's dynastic past. We've also delved into the tragic tale of King Danjong, a story imbued with political intrigue and heartbreaking loss. This tale underscores the tumultuous nature of royal succession and the power struggles that often accompany it. The Gwangju Uprising, a pivotal moment in South Korea's democratic movement, reminds us of the power of collective action and the quest for justice. While the sinking of the MV Sewol is a tragic reminder of the importance of safety regulations and the devastating consequences of their neglect. The comfort women of World War II shed light on the horrors of war and the resilience of those who survived. Their stories, a poignant reminder of a dark chapter in human history, continue to resonate today. Lastly, the assassination of Park Chung-hee marked the end of an era. This event, marred by political unrest and controversy, underscores the complexities of leadership and the often blurred lines between heroism and tyranny. These stories, while dark and sometimes tragic, are integral parts of South Korea's rich tapestry. What do these stories make you feel about South Korea's history? As we've journeyed together through the labyrinth of South Korea's past, we've encountered tales of intrigue, tragedy, and resilience. Each narrative, each shadowy corner of history, has woven a complex tapestry that is South Korea, a nation that has stood the test of time, carrying the weight of its past while forging ahead into a promising future. These tales of yesteryears may evoke a range of emotions: awe, sadness, curiosity, and perhaps even a newfound respect for a nation that has seen it all. They serve as a reminder that history is not simply a chronicle of dates and events, but a profound narrative of human lives, experiences, and emotions. We encourage you to delve deeper, to question, to ponder, to engage with these stories. Each comment, each thought shared, enriches our collective understanding and appreciation of South Korea's rich history. So don't hesitate to leave your thoughts, insights, or even questions in the comments section. And if you found these stories as captivating as we have, why not share this journey with others? There's a certain magic in sharing stories, in sparking curiosity, and in inspiring others to explore the uncharted territories of history. So go ahead, click that share button and spread the word. If you haven't already, consider subscribing to our channel. We're constantly uncovering stories from around the globe, bringing you the unknown, the forgotten, and the mysterious. By subscribing, you'll be the first to embark on these exciting journeys with us. And finally, if you've enjoyed this deep dive into South Korea's mysterious and dark histories, do show your appreciation by giving us a like. It helps us know that our efforts are resonating with you, and it motivates us to continue our quest for intriguing narratives. Remember, every history has its shadows. It's our job to bring them to light. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Until next time, keep exploring.